Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Rebecca Sweetman. I'm co-principal of the middle school and I oversee 7th grade. And today we just want to walk you through the course registration form and answer any questions for you. First and foremost, we hope that you and your families are safe and healthy at home. We know this is a very challenging time to be transitioning to a new school, and we want to make sure that we support you through all of this as best as we possibly can. So thank you for being with us. And I will invite in guidance counselor, Mr. Gomba, who will walk you through the registration form.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad to be here to help you figure out and fill out this course registration form as best as I can. So let's get started.
Okay.
So for the purpose of this whole exercise, I will fill it out as if I was filling it out myself. All right. So right at the top, we just asked you to put in your email address. There we go. Next up, we have this little disclaimer right at the top saying all students take 4 core curriculum classes, which is your English, social studies, science, and math. And also all students are required to be enrolled in health, physical education, and one of our 2 art options. This form mainly focuses on the elective options that we do offer at the middle school, which is what you'll see later on. Right. So we have the format for the student name as last name, comma first, and as well for the parent and guardian name. And we do ask that you just type in your phone number as well, so just in case you need to contact you for any reason. So next up, we have your current school. So if you come from a school that's not listed on here, just click other and type in where you're coming from. Put in Wildwood. And let's go down. All right. So for this year, which is new to us, we have two different art options at the middle school. So one being your traditional art, such as drawing, painting, printing, collage, and ceramics and sculpture, which is studio arts. And we also have a second option called media arts, which is more geared towards your digital photography, photo editing, graphic design, more the contemporary type of art. So we do offer both, and we'd like to know what your students' preference would be for either medium of art. So for this case, I will choose media art. Next up, we get into the elective exploratories. So if you want to know more about each of the classes that's listed down here, there's a link that will send you to our program of studies so you can see a glimpse of what each class is really about. So our elective exploratories at the middle school meet for 1 semester every other day. As you can see, before you even choose your choices for your electives, there's a disclaimer saying that if you do decide to take a world language or music ensemble, those classes take precedence over the elective choices, which means that we'll be putting you in either world language and or your ensemble class first, and then we'll add in your elective choices. So first up, we have dance. For me, I don't dance, so that'll be my 4th choice. Drama, 3rd choice. Intro to music will be my 1st choice, and then world percussion will be my 2nd choice. Just as easy as that. You just let us know your preference for all of those. I know that I've gotten a few emails from parents asking if we do offer the dance over PE requirement. So having dance fulfill that PE requirement. So we do honor that. One caveat is that you have to be taking a world language and or a ensemble class in order to have that replacement. We just don't have enough options in terms of electives to have that replace PE without you taking a world language or an ensemble class. Next, we get into the world language. So you'll up top, it shows the 4 languages that we offer at the middle school, as well as we do offer a special curriculum for native speakers of Spanish, which kind of coincides with the honors model. This is the big one that I tell a lot of our students, that if you don't take a language in 7th grade, you're not able to take a language till high school, because the way our languages work is that you take a little bit of it in 7th grade and you take almost like a part 2 of it in 8th grade. It's just a continuation of what you learned in 7th grade. So right here, right up top, Chinese is my 4th choice, French would be my 2nd, Latin is 3rd, and Spanish is 1st. So just like your elective options, just rank them from your 1st choice to your 4th choice. And if one of the languages above that you chose, for example, my 1st choice is Spanish. If I'm a native Spanish speaker, I would put that Spanish is my native language, so that we just match with other native language speakers. And last but not least, we have our music ensembles. So we do offer 3 different music ensembles at the middle school. We have orchestra, band, and chorus. So for orchestra and band, we ask that you have at least 1 year of being in a band class or orchestra class in the elementary school or lessons. There are obviously exceptions that have been made in the past. So if your student really, really wants to join one of these ensembles, we can connect you to the band orchestra teacher and maybe we can get that situated. We also have chorus, which has no prerequisites to join chorus, and same with a group of friends. And for me, I do band. And in the bottom, we just talk about some of our math options that we can talk about more in the future, but definitely wanting to focus on the elective options that we do offer at the middle school. Does anybody have any questions?
So I know one of the questions that I have received was in regards to if you had already completed a paper copy of this form at your elementary school. And school buildings close so quickly that the paper copies are in various places. Some are still in teacher classrooms at the elementary schools, some are in an office. We're not sure if that any have actually made it to our middle school. So we ask that if you did complete a paper copy, that you please still complete this online form, because we may not be able to track those down due to the buildings closing. So if you can please complete this, and certainly if you have any questions or if you forget something that you had completed on a paper copy, we're happy to answer any questions for you or walk you through that. But I did want to clarify that because I've received many questions in regards to that. And I'm not seeing any other questions in the chat. We are working with our guidance department to develop a virtual step-up day for students. We know that is, it's a big time to be moving to middle school and to not be able to come to the school and walk around and see our classrooms and check out the whole building. So we are putting a virtual tour together, and we will have that up and ready, hopefully by the end of May, very beginning of June. So I don't know if you want to speak to that at all, Mr. Gomba, but we're very excited to do that for students and at least give a little taste of what it will be like.
Absolutely. We really want to give you a preview or a sneak peek of what you should be expecting at the middle school. So this goes from a virtual tour of the middle school to get familiar with the building without being in the building, as well as almost like a mock student panel. We've reached out to several current 7th grade students becoming 8th grade students with questions that students may be asking, and that we will share that with you in this virtual step-up day, really trying to mimic what the students will get at the building, in a virtual setting.
Great. So we thank you for joining us this afternoon. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email either one of us, and we can certainly walk you through this. We are looking forward to sharing the Step Up Day and orientation with you, and we hope you have a great afternoon. Please stay safe and be well during these times.
Stay safe. Have a good one.